The leopard has chosen this place carefully, a position built on patience and advantage, because below lies the true attraction, water. And where there is water, animals will come. Now only the final approach remains. A herd of grazing impalas is approaching. Quick, nervous, and difficult to surprise in the open field. Sometimes the impulse of thirst is all a predator needs. The ambush is over. This turns into a chase, and a leopard is built for acceleration, not for a long pursuit. The opportunity has passed. For this predator, failure is routine. Returns to the same place, not defeated, just exhausted. Time passes and hunger remains. A warthog approaches. It listens before moving. For a solitary hunter, hearing can matter as much as sight. The feline needs just one precise moment to subdue its victim, which is on a precise path to misfortune, unaware of what awaits on the other side of the water. It's only a matter of time and waiting for total chaos to break out. This cheetah has been trying to catch prey for weeks, but hasn't had much luck. He knows very well that there is no more time for failure, as time is running out and he must eat to stay fit, with energy and to survive. Because in nature, if you don't eat well, the one who might meet a sad end will be another. One is driven forward by necessity, the other is held back by discipline. There it is, waiting for the step that cannot be undone, held with a force that leaves no escape, because for him, failure here has a high cost. The warthog resists with all its weight, because once an animal is brought down, the struggle changes. Once the forward movement disappears, the balance of the struggle usually disappears with it. This becomes a contest of grip, balance, and breath. The leopard stands firm. A big cat does not need chaos, only control. Little by little, the resistance fades. For many big cats, the hunt is not one in the leap, it is one in the hold that follows. Such is the final discipline of the hunt, holding the prey until movement loses all meaning. At last, hunger turns into reward. Where violence gives way to its purpose, the feast begins. Time passes again, but destiny does not always repeat, and here the water, the source of life, has become a place of danger. Now the wildebeests arrive, the heaviest and strongest. An animal separates from the herd and goes down to drink, unaware that it has entered a place already chosen for death. Once again, the leopard relies on surprise, because against a larger prey, surprise is the first weapon, and sometimes the only one. Power faces power. A wildebeest is not prey that gives in easily. For the leopard, this is the worst possible direction. Now it clings from behind, but the struggle is about to change. Se, ame, asa, as. The big cats survive by knowing when the risk no longer belongs to them, and they cannot control it. The wildebeest keeps fighting. Even here, the prey can remain dangerous long after the first attack, but in the water, the balance shifts again. Strength matters. It leaves without food, but the danger is not over yet. 3 wildebeests block its way out, and sometimes that is enough to turn the retreat into a trap. The crocodile is made for that final grip. One life is already slipping away, while another faces a threat. The leopard is now exposed, without cover, without surprise, without an easy escape to open ground. The river harbors an abundance of crocodiles, and once the water stirs, a new predator can be summoned instantly. Now the threat is no longer something to watch, it's something to imagine. And in the water, the imagined danger. It can be worse than the visible. This is the true strength of the river. The leopard senses it too late. The attack comes from below, sudden, heavy, and perfectly executed. Now the fight becomes a struggle for the very ground. The leopard no longer tries to win, only to reach the place where it still has a chance. For a feline, firm ground means advantage. For a crocodile, it means the opposite. So neither can afford to give it up. The jaws hold, the leopard pulls. Each tries to drag the other into their own kind of world. The big feline refuses to be caught without resisting. The crocodile doesn't need to surpass it in speed. It just wants to hold the prey long enough for strength to become useless. And little by little, the river begins to reclaim what almost escaped from it. One last struggle, and then the river decides. With cruel irony, it is dragged to the shore it couldn't reach in time. On the sun-drenched banks of the Nile crocodiles remain alert to any movement around them. As cold-blooded animals, they rely on the external environment to regulate their body temperature. Basking in the morning sun provides them with the necessary warmth for digestion. Their jaws remain wide open in a process known as gaping. This allows moisture to evaporate from their mouths, cooling their brain. It is a delicate balance between absorbing solar energy and avoiding overheating. The sensory pores along their jaws detect the slightest changes in water pressure. The large crocodile easily glides into the muddy depths. Its powerful laterally compressed tail provides the main propulsion for its movement. In the water, Nile crocodiles transform from enormous land animals into apex predators. This species has remained virtually unchanged for millions of years. Its heart is the most developed in the reptile world. It can redirect blood flow to help it dive long distances and deep underwater. It can stay underwater for up to 2 hours by slowing its metabolism. The large crocodiles dominate the best sunbathing spots thanks to their enormous size. Smaller crocodiles must wait their turn or face strong resistance. A single snap of their jaws generates more force than that of any other living being. It is the undisputed master of the riverbanks. Strength, speed, instinct. And yet, the river won. That is nature, brutal, unpredictable, and merciless. And if you thought this was intense, wait to see the previous video where I show you animals that messed with the wrong enemy and ended up in the worst way. It's right up there.
Click now. Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.